And we're live. Cheers, everybody. I guess this isn't being recorded. I ran out of space. Whatever. Um, yeah. Hold on. Let me figure something out. Oh, fuck. Hold on. As soon as I hit live, I was like, "You don't have enough. This won't be recorded. You have too many." Let me delete some shit. I can delete that. Sorry. Probably should have done this shit earlier. There we go. Oh no, I deleted something. Anyways, happy Sunday. Going a little bit earlier tonight. Before 8 o'clock. Whatever. So yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. Good Sunday. It's been nice weather-wise around here. I didn't really do anything yesterday. Just hung out. Didn't do shit. I only had one beer actually last night. Fell asleep pretty early. Woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't wake up till almost noon today. So, yeah. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing from Four Scores Beer Company out of Gettysburg, I believe. I think so. I think they're out of Gettysburg. This is part of their Big League Brew series. They had a green apple, blue raspberry, grape, and then I'm going to be doing the strawberry bubblegum fruited sour. So this is 6% ABV, heavily fruited sour. Kind of take on the Big League Chew, Big League Brew. This is the last one out of the mixed 4-pack that I got. So I was either going to do this or some of those more Talus ones in there. Got Drecker in there. But once again, let me get rid of this one. I think this was canned on. There's no can on date. Hope it doesn't explode. Nope. There we go. Can smell it from here. It smells so fucking sweet. I'm gonna stop it at that. So yeah, it's like definitely a fruit smoothie ass. Look at all those. Oh my god. It smells like bubbled. What's that one? It's that one what's that one gum that comes in like the yellow and bluish wrapper? Double Bubble or something like that, or Bubblicious or something. It smells just like that. Very sweet. Look at that. Looks like a separation. The head versus the actual beer. We got comments over here. Cheers to you, Miscellaneous 7:30. What do you mean? It's too early for you? Cheers to you, Keith. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, the Big League Brew strawberry bubblegum fruited sour with lactose. Be bubbling later. Oops, expanding. It does look like a potion. God, it's so sweet. So sweet. These are crazy. Look, it's still building. I'm not even doing anything. Oh, it's so sweet. Definitely get that bubble gum in there. Definitely get a lot of that strawberry. There's a sourness on the back end of it. ABV's not there. Oh, why did I drink this beer? It's way too sweet. It's very thick. That's what she said. It almost has like a wine characteristic to it. I don't know how old this is. I mean, it's been a couple months, so I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. But I think the other ones were like that too. They had like a sourness on the back end. I want to say this. I got this back in sometime in the summertime, maybe in the spring, when it was like a mix. Yeah, you could only get it in a mixed 4-pack, and it was like $27. They didn't sell it in singles, so I mean it was pricey. I've had some other great ones from Forest Course that I've gotten off of people. Oh my god! But yeah, these are nuts because like the head keeps building. It's like look at that separation there. It's definitely yeah. I mean, there's definitely strawberry in there, but it tastes like those strawberry candies, like the ones that look like strawberries with like a little green, like it's like red with a little green twist off things on the side. Um, yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, thick bowl. Welcome in, Bumpy. Thick bowl discussions. I showed up because it's a normal start average. Yeah, I thought I'd start a little bit earlier instead of 8 o'clock. You know. Um, yeah, so it's a lot of bubble gum. I mean, that's what it is. Strawberry bubble gum. Strawberry is kind of weird for me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to. Yeah, it tastes like that. It's not double bubble. Is that what it is? Double bubble, the yellow label, the little candies with like the white, or not the white, the blue twisty things. Double bubble. Or I'm thinking of Bubblicious. No, Bubblicious is the. I don't know what it is. I have to look it up. I love bubblegum drink, especially bubblegum slushy. Yeah, this is definitely. If you like bubblegum, this is one of those sweet, real sweet bubblegums. Um, Double bubble. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. So it tastes just like it. You know how like those are like super sweet, like that bubble gum, like the real sweet bubble gum. Smells and tastes just like that, with a little bit of like sour strawberry in there. But when you smell it, and kind of when you taste it, I kind of get like wine characteristics of it. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's not that old, but um, yeah. I mean, there's really not. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it tells you right on the can pretty much what it is. I don't think they have anything else. Let me see real quick. Yeah, sorry. This was the like I said. This was the last one of the 4-pack. Um, they give this one a 3.8. Uh, da, 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 da. Yeah, I mean, strawberry bubblegum. I'd probably say the green apple might have been my favorite, or the blue raspberry. And the grape was pretty good. Um, But yeah, these ones are crazy because, like I said, the head just keeps building, and you got to watch it. So, but I had some vibe. There you go, Bazooka Joe. Bazooka. I think this tastes more a little bit like Double Bubble than Bazooka Joe. Good cocktail, yeah. I have bubblegum. It smells. There you go. I didn't even know they had that. I guess there's stuff out. Oh shit! I almost spilled this. But score wise for this, now I can't get over that wine aspect of it. Tastes like it smells and tastes like almost like wine, but I mean it does taste like bubblegum. Don't get me wrong. It smells like church wine. Like, yeah. It's gonna be one that might take a little bit to get down. Grace can taste it. She's pissed. I've had a lot of good shit from Force Wars. We don't really get too much distribution from them, but when we do, I usually try to pick up their stuff. I mean, they're a little spendy. I think I've only had sour or something. I don't think I've had any stouts or IPAs or anything, but they do a lot heavily fruited. I think they just did like a Ninja Turtle collab one or something. Some sort of kind of like RAR or RAR, however you say it. But for the Big League Brew, strawberry bubblegum, fruited sour with lactose. I'll give it a 93. I think it's pretty good. I mean, spendy. So if you got $27 to spend on a mixed war pack, then go for it. Like I said, it's definitely a novelty thing. I mean, you know it has lactose in it. It's very lactose forward. But out of the other three that I've had, I want to say either I don't know, they're all pretty good. I mean, this one was all right, but I think the grape or no, I take that back. Maybe the green apple and the blue raspberry. Although I was pretty stoked for the grape, but then when I tried it, I was like, eh. The grape one kind of tasted like a medicine, like a Dimetapp or something like that. But green apple was really good, and blue raspberry. I'd probably say this is my least favorite one, the strawberry one. But it is what it is. It's out of my fridge now, so yeah. Is anyone drinking? Nobody's even watching. Just kidding. Everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" Grace is pissing me off over there. But oops. Here we go. There you go. Very tropical, which I love. Oh, the lube or the drinks? Or both. But there you go. There you go. I see you. Cheers.
Cheers. Camera. Right.
It looks dark in there. Is it a light going or something or what?
Light?
Yeah, it looks like pretty dark in there compared to what it is.
Oh, it's very dark. I mean, very light. I mean, I guess. We got the lampshade off this light. I mean, it's just the way that it's affecting the camera's iris.
Usually it looks a little bit brighter in there, but now it looks like
Yeah,
you got one of the
I think
lights.
it's because they usually have this kind of where it's kind of darker because it has a shade on it. But I took the shade off, put it on the other one that normally doesn't have a shade because when I was standing up, having a bright light right in my eyeballs wasn't fun. So
That's right.
yeah, so I think it's too bright and the camera's adjusting and making it look darker.
So I guess your back is feeling a little bit better then.
Yeah, a little bit better. I mean, I'm not.
There you go. Set
Is
the
it even
mood.
darker now?
Yeah, it's darker now.
Oh, I can see.
Where's Lumpy? All I see is a white shirt. And...
Take this off. Ah!
Oh shit!
Where's my pants?
Oh, I meant drinks, but I do love both. There you go. Yeah, this beer wasn't bad. It's a novelty of shit. I was trying to decide what I wanted to drink. I really didn't want a sour, but I was like, I saw that and might as well get rid of it. It was either that or like a more
You've
talent.
had those for a while, haven't you? Like at least a couple months, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when I got like I said, I got a mixed 4-pack months ago, and that was the last one out of the 4-pack, because you couldn't buy it as singles. They made you buy the mixed 4-pack for some reason. I don't know why. It's $27. Fuck me, dude. But they weren't bad. I mean, like I said, that I think the other ones I think
have the light like this. So that's actually that's what the color of the beer looks like. So
that looks good. That's a double, I would imagine. Double sunrise. What is that? 8.5 or something?
8.4.
Ooh, close.
8.4. Yeah, it's Citra and Vic Secret.
I like me some Vic Secret.
Yeah,
I bought a shit. I bought a 6-pack of Sam Oktoberfest today. I was like, you know what? I was at the grocery store. I was like, I haven't had it in a couple of years. Let me see what it. Not bad. I mean,
yeah.
Nice.
Well, their fest beer. Have you had that one recently?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty good. If you like fest beers, it's good.
I haven't had too many.
A hoppier lager, basically.
Yeah, I haven't had too many to kind of like pinpoint. I'm not sure the last time I had a fest beer. It's been a while. But I was like, you know what? Let me get some Oktoberfest Sam Adams, a little 6-pack. I think it was like $12 or something like that for a 6-pack. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to go back to the OGs. I used to drink a shit ton of that in college, the Oktoberfest. I was like, yeah, get it like a 12-pack, smash it over a weekend or a night. But yeah. I don't drink. I like Marzens and stuff like that, but I don't drink too many fall type beers.
Yeah, I mean, I go through the gambit basically of the pumpkin ales. I'll have a few Oktoberfest, like either the Marzens or fest beers, but I'll usually pick up a few pumpkin ales anyways of some sort until I get sick of them. I get sick of them probably like 3 weeks after I start drinking them. So
yeah, that's why I just got a little 6-pack.
It's like, bring on Christmas. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that within the next month or so, they'll probably be starting to put out Christmas beers. Because, I mean, they start putting out Oktoberfest and pumpkin beers like end of July.
Yeah.
Early August.
From Sam Adams I try to get every year is even though the recipe's changed, is the old Fezziwig.
Oh yeah, that's usually like in those mixed packs, right? The mixed
usually.
Yeah. Do you like the old Chesterfield? If you have that.
The what?
The old Chesterfield or Chesterfield ale.
Brews it.
Oh no, that's Yingling. Never mind. My bad.
Huh.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, we don't get Yingling in New Hampshire, so
Really?
really,
What?
yep.
That's crazy.
Like it's like marijuana.
Yeah.
Every other state around us gets it.
Yeah, they're not bad when you can get them obviously in date. But yeah, that's crazy. You're on the East Coast. I could see if you're like on the West Coast. I know like California and them, they don't really
Yeah,
get
Texas even gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. What was I doing? I was looking for something. Hold on. Oh, this beer's. Oh, there's Alex's beer.
Is it too thick?
No, it's just I don't know. It has like a weird wine characteristic to it. I don't know. It's definitely a lot of. It's like that sweet bubble gum. Like I was saying, like that double bubble.
I had an urban artif. No, urban. What's the one out of Ohio? Urban Artifacts or
Urban Artifacts, I believe. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I had some weird like I don't even know what the hell it was. I think it was like a beer that was mixed with wine or something, and it was like some type of like year-end celebration beer or something, and yeah, it tasted like wine. Basically, it was like drinking wine and grapes.
That's how kind of this.
And it was tart. It's like
yeah. That's how it is. Speaking of tart, welcome in, Joe.
Oh fuck! Did I just? I leave Craig's chat to come and support you for a little bit and chat before I have to go. And that's the first thing I hear, Josh. Jesus Christ, man! I came over here to talk to Bumpy, talk to you, but you know what? You're gonna be like that. I love you.
We love you, Joe.
What do you want to talk about, Joe?
Absolutely nothing.
What did I do now?
Let's it'd be easier to say what you haven't done. Let's clarify here. What's up, boys?
We're about to talk about your favorite beer right there. Our pumpkin beers squashed for good.
Holy fuck! I've seen like 35 different articles like this. You know how I could tell they're not squashed for good? And I get what they're doing.
More and more of them?
Yeah, because there's people that fucking buy them in July. I don't know who they are, but they do.
There's Bumpy.
Yeah, that's me. That's me right there as I review my pumpkin beers. But seriously, I've seen like 3 different articles in the last year where they're like, pumpkin beers aren't the hot thing. I'm like, then why do I walk into my grocery store on July 29th and there's fucking 30 of them?
I waited until at least August 13th.
Is it a Friday?
August 13th.
August 13th is literally my birthday.
Well, I mean that's what they said about hard seltzers and White Claws and stuff, and look, they're still going strong.
There's a market for all that shit. It's just how it is.
Now everyone's they're going on about the those Mountain Dew things that I just got distributed to my area. Everyone's like, "Where'd you find those?" There's only like eight states, I guess, that they put those out at the Mountain Dew malt, whatever they're called. Hard Mountain Dews.
You know what it comes down to is people like to shit on what other people like. And listen, there are so many. I don't like seltzers. There's a shit ton of seltzers. Am I gonna be like, oh man, are seltzers done? No, they're clearly not. There's a lot of people that like hard seltzers. They're all over the place. Same thing with pumpkin beers or fruited sours. There's just
a lot of people shit on, especially the secondary market. Like on Instagram, there's always trolls on there talking about, oh, I'm paying my rent off these, 450 North releases.
Drink what you like. Fucking out.
Yeah, I just don't like pumpkin. Give me apple pie.
I get you. I love pumpkin
good
pie.
News for you, Josh. Pumpkin beers are really not made with pumpkin.
Well, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are. This is our pumpkin ale. Ale brewed with clove, cinnamon, and ginger. And it's like, what happened to pumpkin?
They usually use a cooking squash because pumpkins are fairly bland. So if you actually get like a pumpkin flavor, It's not
My
really.
name's Josh.
Well, it's a
my
gourd
group is
of
Josh.
some sort. That's why I think Cigar City's calling it good gourd is the way to go.
Yeah.
This lady loves pumpkin beers. Look at her. She got a whole fucking case of
Also,
it.
on top of that, like most places use fucking canned pumpkin if they do use pumpkin because fresh pumpkins aren't in season when these pumpkin beers come out.
Oh, there's Joe again at the brewery pouring himself a
I
beer.
gotta go, Josh. Chad's beer reviews just dropped a live. See,
Oh, all right.
Who? Like Chad from like 2009? Chad?
yeah.
He's got a live show going right now?
Well, it's him talking about a beer.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers, Sam.
Okay. Oh, Sam's here. Sam, you got that rig set up yet? You know, you got that rig set up, buddy? Where is it at?
Yeah, I mean, pumpkin beers are grouped into like the heavily fruited or whatever, hard seltzers.
Yeah, I mean it's a fucking flavored.
Look at how
That's
beautiful
all
they look, though.
They do, and they taste even better when they're properly made. That's the problem for every. And I said this on the vlog that I posted last week. But for every like 5 pumpkin beers I drink, there's one that's good. It's so hard to find a well-made, not overly spicy, just not overly pumpkin candles.
Just wait until you have my pumpkin IPA.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I've only had one pumpkin IPA, and it was really good. It was Abomination's Forbidden Pumpkin. That was delicious.
Oh, Abomination.
Yeah, it was really good. I was surprised.
He had what?
A pumpkin beer. I think he had a pumpkin. Didn't he have a pumpkin stout from like Ellicottville or not Ellicottville, Empire? I think it was something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I only had one beer yesterday, and I passed out at like 10 o'clock.
Jesus. A week after our Beer Tuber Palooza, Southern Tier is putting 3 different pumpkins on tap, new pumpkins, and then people vote on them, and whatever wins will be bottled next year. They have a habanero pumpkin, a caramel pumpkin, and then something called fire pumpkin, which if you have a habanero, it can't be pepper based. When I hear fire, I'm just thinking like tons of cinnamon, but I have no idea.
I'm thinking Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'll be on the bathroom all night long, sons.
And the fire sauce.
Oh, that's what Alex had. The Rosemary's.
Yeah.
Other baby?
Yeah,
I've wanted to try that one. The Rosemary's Baby is the regular.
Oh, I think he had the regular one.
Okay. The other
Two
baby is
Roads.
like Brandy
Oh,
Rose
no.
or something.
Isn't Two Roads the one? No, that's Golden Road. Never mind. The one they had that YouTube show with that Meg girl or whatever from Golden Road, and they were going around and trying to find like home brewers, and if you had like the best recipe or something, you could brew your own beer.
Josh, what the fuck are you watching, buddy?
It's some YouTube thing.
Schlafly's is good. That's a good pumpkin ale.
Old planners. Never-
Like planters as in like the peanuts? Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
right. What's going on here?
Good
Oh,
gourd.
Cigar City. I think
Damn,
Miscellaneous likes that one.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. I know Bumpy had it recently too. They didn't release it last year. I think it was only on tap.
Huh. Great Divide. I haven't had Great Divide in years.
I had a good gourd saved for Joe, but he said he doesn't want any more.
Well, because it showed up here. I'm not gonna tell you to just drink the fucking thing. Also, pumpkin spice Yeti. I didn't even know they did a pumpkin spice Yeti. I'd try
I'd probably just dump all those beers, Bumpy. Just dump them in the trash.
No, Joe, do you actually really love pumpkin ales? Or you just do this because it's like Halloween?
I think he's all about the hype, so he's trying to.
I don't love them, but yeah, I do enjoy the style. Especially the well-made ones. I do enjoy them quite a bit. But again, I love pumpkin spice, or I should say, I love pumpkin pie, and that my preference is when an actual pumpkin beer has like the graham cracker, like the crust of it, the whipped cream, the whole 9. So I have to wade through so many shitty ones to find like ones that are good. And that's pretty much been my experience the last 4 years reviewing them each year. It's like over the 10 days of pumpkin, if I find like 2 that are really, really good, then I'm happy. A lot of them are they're regular, just ales. Like it'll just say ale. And then there's one of 5 spices on it. And a lot of times
and then they turn around, they put it out for Christmas time too.
Yeah. It's like, this is our pumpkin ale and also our winter warmer. Okay.
It's our apple pie.
Yeah. But like that's the thing that I find funny is that people will be like, "Oh, I like winter warmers," and I'm like, "That's what basically pumpkin ales are." Outside of some places that try to make the pumpkin pie kind of feel to it, because those same spices are the same fucking spices you get in winter warmers.
I think I
Exact
find a
same.
lot of the winter warmers to be lagers, though, right?
No. I can't sit here and tell you that I know a lot about winter warmers. I've had a decent amount, but I don't remember too many lagers as far as winter warmers. I thought they were just like
I know
again generic ales.
Sam Adams winter warmer is a lager.
Yeah, it is. Well, is it the winter lager? Are you talking about, or do they have an actual winter warmer?
I think they called it the winter warmer. Did they change the name to the winter lager?
I don't remember a Samuel Adams winter warmer ever, but you could be right. Because
Let's go back to 2006.
Go big. You do that. Let me know how 16 years ago Sam Adams was rolling. What did you? So would you review, Josh? I didn't. I came in obviously late. So.
4 scores. They're Big League Brew, strawberry bubblegum, fruited sour with lactose.
I have not had a 4-score beer. Is it good?
I mean, out of the 4-pack, well, the mixed 4-pack that I got, this is probably my least favorite one. So they had the green apple, the blue raspberry, the grape, and then the strawberry. It's definitely it tastes like that double bubble gum, like the yellow, the it's got that real sweet bubble gum flavor.
Like you saying juicy fruit?
No, the double bubble. It had like the
double bubble. I mean, I know double bubble, but when you said yellow, I didn't.
Yeah, like those candies. You know that bubblegum taste?
Oh, okay. Those, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely
it's like a strict bubblegum. Like the generic bubblegum flavor.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's weird in a fruited sour. I don't think I've ever had that.
It's on Untappd. It must be true.
And it almost has like a wine characteristic to it. I think it's because of that strawberry, but green apple and the blue raspberry might have been my favorite.
How did you get a 4-pack of that? Did that show up locally? Did that show up locally?
Yeah, we got a drop of it. What is that? Hold on, everybody.
Yeah, 216 unique check-ins there, Bumpy.
Yeah, there's nothing about it, but there was a winter warmer at one point.
I believe you. It's probably very local to New England.
3.51.
Yeah, it sounds like a Sam Adams rating right there. I'll tell you what. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Josh.
Oh, there you go.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I wonder what they review the Oktoberfest from Sam Adams. I was telling Bumpy I actually just picked up a 6-pack.
Oh no!
I haven't had it in years, and I was like, you know what? Saw it at the grocery store today when I was grocery shopping. And I was like, let me give it a shot.
Dude, the Fest beer that I posted the review of yesterday, I thought that was great.
I've never seen
it. It is the winter lager.
Okay, so they just renamed it at some point.
They just called it the winter warmer.
Okay, so get fucked, Bumpy. I know one of us was right or both of us are wrong. Either way you look at it. Yeah, the Fest beer from Sam Adams, dude, that was better than the Oktoberfest for me. I thought that was much better. But, it's Sam Adams.
Secret Agent Randy Beans. Holy shit, where'd you find him at? I haven't seen that dude in a minute.
So are you prepping the brisket yet?
What? Are you prepping already?
You can fucking be putting some crazy fucking dry aging it, doing some crazy shit to it, or just simplistic.
No, it's a good looking brisket. Got it from Sam's Club. It's a choice. 16.5 pounds. And there won't be a ton of trimming I'll have to do. Nice. I'll basically, it's in the freezer right now. So I'll have to take it out of the freezer probably tomorrow would be a good time to take it out of the freezer.
Yeah.
And then trim it up and spice it up, and then I'll do a slow smoke overnight. Low and slow.
What time are you and Tanner planning to get? Are you guys riding together or separate?
No, Tanner's got to work on Friday, so he's not even getting out of work till like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So he won't be there until like everybody's trashed already.
I hope nobody's trashed already.
But
what time are you planning to get there?
I'm hoping to get there like around 3, a little after 3. It depends.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna meet them at Mike's house. We're going to Dan's, and then we're going probably around 11. I think it's about 3:15. drive. So I think we're gonna stop for some lunch, and then they also want to go to Fiden's beforehand.
Yeah. I'd like to go to Fiden's too.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean, it's not that.
maybe if you guys are going to Fiden's, maybe if you, I can Venmo, Jesus, Venmo you money if somebody wants to grab me some stuff.
Yeah, we could probably figure something out for sure. I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah,
I'd probably talk
because I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the brisket because it's not a guaranteed like, oh, it's gonna take 14 hours for the brisket to be done.
Yeah.
It might take longer, and then also I got to smoke the beans. So,
gotcha. Yeah, I mean, typically, well, how we did it last year is because we was in Madison, New Jersey. We the first night we just hung out at our Airbnb, which everyone was staying at except for Matt and Keith, and we just drank some beer and reviewed some shit that night. Ordered some pizza later, and then the next day we went to a couple breweries and a hot dog stand, and that's like an iconic one, Hot Dog Johnny's. And then we came back and started reviewing it. Like I think it was in the early afternoon. So I'd imagine similar stuff this time. I think Friday people probably just want to chill, get situated. And then on Saturday when we get up, I'd imagine people probably want to go to brunch or like an early lunch, maybe check out a place or two, and then come back and start.
I know Kyle was talking about doing a farmer's market Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about checking out local digs whenever you do stuff like that. But it's like, as far as like going to actual, like they're talking about Swansea Day from Cantillon, right? Like one of the spots is in Albany. It's like, we're going to have so much beer at the fucking Airbnb that everyone brought. Like, I don't really care to go to, places and drink stuff on tap in addition to that, because there's going to be so much shit. Like I'd rather bring stuff or drink stuff people brought and, that I can't get. Like Albany is just, they get a lot of same distro I get and a lot of other people. Like you're going to, and if people want to go check out some shit on the way home on Sunday, stop at a fucking beer store and grab some shit to take home. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. We're there to hang out and chill with each other. You know what I mean? That's right. That's the whole thing is centered around, right? So, Jamie says, when are you going to Fiden's? We're hoping to go on Friday when we get there, like 3 in the afternoon-ish. We're hoping.
That's what I look like when I wake up, Keith, by the way. Cheers to you, Jamie C.
How close do you live, Jamie? I was in Saratoga Springs last August, and they made a trip to Treehouse from there, to get that shelf turd stuff.
Shelf turds, yeah. Treehouse is garbage. Don't buy it. Wasting money.
It was. What sucked is when I got it all back and it was delicious, and I was like, man, I shouldn't have went. This is stupid.
Garbage.
It's like this Julius is like a 4.2 out of 5. Just
if it ain't Troon Brewing, then I don't want it.
Yeah, if I don't have to fucking stab 18 different people in their fucking kidneys to get a crawler of it, then I don't want it.
It's too easy too easy.
Nice. Jamie, I'll be honest with you, Jamie, because I see you a lot of times on Craig's chat and then also on like some of the other UK guys. I literally thought you were in the UK. I had no idea you were in upstate New York. In the very least. That's awesome, though.
It's like gelatinous blood.
Yeah, that shit doesn't look like a beer. It's like, what happened to your smoothie, or is that like yogurt that was fucking something went wrong?
Yogurt that sat out too long.
Yeah, it starts curdling.
Yeah, Four Scores is good when we get some other drops. I've won some Four Scores and like raffles and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's what I was, because I know that's like a local stuff.
Oh,
you are okay, so that makes sense then. I get that.
Oh, Wales.
Nice.
How long you been in the States? Jamie C.
Yeah, a bunch of the American guys, Bumpy, Dan and Mike from FLX, Kyle from No Hype, Sean and Mike from Nerd Sense, Keith from 93 Lumber. We're all doing a big get together next weekend, Friday and Saturday. Rented out an Airbnb in Albany, and hopefully drink a lot of beer, get a lot of content, have a lot of fun. We might live stream on Saturday, which would be interesting. We did that last year. Always fun. But it's a yearly thing we do.
Whose channel are you going to live stream? Is everyone going to be live stream?
Everybody everybody's channel. Like, so what they did last year, whoever was connected to the StreamYard account, they just streamed it to everything.
Shit.
I didn't stream it to mine because my channel wasn't back yet, and I was 7 weeks removed from open heart surgery. So I was like, I probably shouldn't put this on my stream or my channel. You know, guys, slow it down.
9 years. 22 outside of the UK. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like live streaming something like that, it might get a little crazy. You might see
Oh,
some,
it does.
go
You see
against
some shit.
YouTube guidelines or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, there's some shit that probably gets. There's lines that get crossed, 100%.
Yeah.
To some degree. No, it wasn't too bad. It did, honestly, last year, nobody got like shitty drunk or like anything. The worst that happened is by the end of the night, like Matt just left. And by the end of the night, he just left. Like it was like, oh, where's Matt? No, he's no longer here. He's inside sleeping, I guess. Like he just left. But everyone, you know, at the as the night goes on, you can tell. You know, people are like, beard out, and just kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
that's
going to a beer fest, right? I mean, very similar.
Yeah, or like bottle shares it, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna, you know, because of my whole situation. Last year, I drank literally 1 ounce pours of everything, right? So I didn't even get like a buzz on at all, really. You know, if I'm drinking 20 to 31 ounce pours over the course of 7-8 hours or whatever it was, it's like nothing happened. This year, I might step it up to 2 ounces so that I can maybe get a little buzz, but I still can't go ham or anything. Like I'm going to be the most sober person the entire weekend, and without question.
Yeah.
Just how it is. And I'm all right with that.
Yeah. You get to you still get to experience the atmosphere, try some beers, a bunch of different beers, and
I mean, I can review a beer with a couple ounces. I mean, when I do a review, I typically drink probably 4 ounces of a beer anyway, so it's like now if we do any mystery beers, I might need an extra ounce or two to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I took 2 sips. I can totally guess what it is. I don't think so.
It's an ice house.
If anyone brings Ice House, they are awesome. That's all I know.
I do like me some ice house sometimes.
$17 Ice Houses or like
$16.50. They're a little bit cheaper.
A little bit under those White Claw prices. I got it, but a little bit more expensive than this Sierra Nevadas for sure.
Yeah, right. This says it's not time to panic over craft beer price. Be wary of lost occasions. Oh shit!
It's not, dude. It's time to panic about craft beer prices about 8 years ago. You know what I mean? When $20 4-packs became the norm. Oh, for sure, Jamie. Well, like that's the thing. It would. I think if it was one of those situations where we had like 3 whole days to do stuff, I think one of those days, like going brewery hopping or just checking out a bunch, would be cool. But most people are showing up on Friday by 3 o'clock, maybe later in the evening, and everyone's pretty much going to be gone by Sunday morning. So you're talking like a day and a half to really enjoy, like a little bit, like day and 3/4 to enjoy everybody's company. I'd much rather hang out with everyone who comes than actually go to a bunch of breweries. Honestly, I just think it'd be much more fun.
I'm having a pretty good Sunday. I don't know about everybody else. Didn't really do much. Went grocery shopping. Did some cleaning. Pretty chill. Didn't really do much.
Made some air fried wings for dinner. So
nice. I had some wings we put in the air fryer. The little Ninja. It's like a air fried pressure cooker thing. Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't even miss like regular deep fried wings. Don't get me wrong, I'll get them when I go out and stuff. Being in Buffalo, obviously the whole thing. But like some fresh air fried wings, sauce them right up. Shits are good.
Yeah. My wife used to make the fried wings, do like the wings and stuff like that. And I tossed them in the air fryer one night, and I was like, "That's the way to do them."
You don't have to worry about fucking changing the oil and this and that.
They were crisp and good.
Dude, it was like the first. I had the exact same revelation. I just remember the first time I was like, "These are like 98% as good as like fried wings." So for that 2% that I'm missing, I don't give a shit. Like, there's no reason to do more work, and it's so easy to. A lot of the fucking air fryers, you can put the basket in the dishwasher. You just quickly wash it out. It's not a big deal. Yeah. So It's pretty awesome, honestly. One of the best inventions in a long time in terms of like cooking for the home.
Yeah.
Makes everything much easier.
I mean, Dio ruins it when he talks about an air
Appreciate
fryer.
that,
He
Keith.
just does it's a convention
you.
oven.
Yeah, it's true. It's just a small convention. Yeah, all right. Just let us enjoy the fucking thing. All right. Josh does have a very, I'll be honest with you. Keith has hit the nail on the head there. You should have an ASMR channel where all you do is talk.
I thought about it.
Dude, I shit you not. You'd probably make bank. Like, you have such a relaxing, calm
Oh yeah,
voice.
you can do those things where you put people to sleep. You know how they have like sounds of the ocean, sounds of the Josh.
Yeah. Just.
Well, they have like, you know what's crazy? Like, there's people that have like sleep streams where they just sleep and they get like people watch them sleep.
Yeah, that's
But
kind of
yeah,
creepy.
I've seen some like, I've watched a lot of ASMR. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, there's most of them like for craft beer and stuff. A lot of them are like female.
Talking about
I
this
know-
craft
I know a
beer
girl.
ASMR.
Yeah, there is, but they're all like, most of them are all like female ones.
I know a girl in real life. She got a side job as a hugger.
Oh yeah, the cuddlers.
So she
kind of
would,
thing.
she would just have
Yeah.
people would just pay for her to come over and just
Hug them.
lay down with them. And
Yeah. You can make
Like
good money.
spoon with them. I don't know.
I was just like, that's kind of strange.
Yeah. Just as strange as watching
Like-
people sleep. Like I get ASMR because I get the whole noises and stuff. It's the same thing as having a noise machine to fall asleep for people. Like they have those, like where it's like the ocean, and I get that. Like, so if somebody's talking or somebody is making noises or whatever, it calms you down. I get it. But what the fuck do you get from watching somebody sleep on stream? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
That's
It's
just voyeurism.
It's got to fall under foot fetish type.
It gotta be something that I don't understand. I know that much. Yeah, it's fucking kind of strange. But the
Like,
ASMR stuff, you'd kill in that shit, Josh. You'd be making big bucks.
Yeah, here's one that's like a malt liquor one that they. Let me see. What is
Oh
that?
shit! You better bring some spyglass for us, sons.
Oh, I thought that was legal labor and I know. So
Is it oxidized?
there you go.
It's only half full.
Doing a malt liquor and what is it called? High gravity lager tasting.
This is Josh right here, man.
Is dedicated to my super good friend Terrar Atuelo. He has a YouTube channel, ASMR. You've probably heard of him.
And then it instantly cuts to chug, chug, chug.
Is she gonna open every single one and try? She is. It's a malt liquor tasting.
Yeah,
In the ASMR community, and he loves this malt liquor, so
I'm getting tingles.
we're gonna give them a shot.
How long is this?
Oh, it's gotta be fucking crazy long,
That I've
dude.
tried a malt liquor or high gravity lager. The carbonation really does enhance the flavor. So,
Why is she not
Isn't that
drinking
crazy,
water
dude?
from the
Like-
malt liquor. The hell?
it reminds me a lot of Miller High Life.
Oh shit!
But I actually kind of like it better than Miller High Life. It doesn't have that
Whoa!
unpleasant, I guess, back end of Miller High Life. Unpleasant aftertaste Miller High Life always has for me.
That's a champagne of beer she's talking about right now.
I know she's doing fucking.
What is happening with Josh's
It's
mic?
It's when's Drewski gonna jump scare us?
Holy
Let's
shit!
try it from the bottle.
I was in a chat with him once, and I could not understand a single word Drewski was saying. I asked somebody, I was like, and then somebody was like, "None of us can." I'm like, okay, so it's not.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Like that's nuts. Like,
What is going on with your mic, Josh?
why? What's wrong with it?
There's a lot
Sounds
of
like you're at the ocean.
yeah. It sounds like
Are
there's
you
just a lot of
ASMR?
static.
It's probably my computer. The fan.
Are you at
Oh.
Virginia Beach?
Not yet.
Okay, it sounds way
See,
better.
now-
He said
Yeah,
you're
I moved.
Virginia.
Well, because it's on like a little like ottoman type thing. So I think
Mhm.
the heat from the ottoman.
That makes sense because it did sound like you're in a wind tunnel.
You got like
Basically.
you got the back
Yeah,
window.
we're
rolled
gonna
down.
need you to roll your window up.
I know,
Josh.
dude.
Can't hear
Well,
you.
I unplugged it from the charger, so the fan's not running. I need to get it.
That's what I always bust his balls. I'm like, somebody rolled the window down.
Yeah, then it's like crazy echo, and I'm like, what the
I need
fuck
to
is
get
happening?
a what do you call it? The canned air shit, and probably just spray the back of my fans or something. On the computer.
You're gonna spray your OnlyFans with and
Yep, that's a
What
separate.
is that swap?
How much is it? $20 a month?
$20.
Jesus.
He was like, what?
That's gonna give you the shits tomorrow.
Probably.
Or like maybe half an hour. You're gonna be feeling it, man. It's like he's dude.
It's gotta get the last.
Oh shit!
I drank a beer like that months ago that like poured out literally like I was pouring like ice cream into a fucking glass. I can't. That has jumped the shark for me in terms of those. Like I can't. That's not. I don't want to eat the beer.
Nuts. Cheers to you, Cheryl. Welcome in. Yeah, it's. Well, I was either gonna do this or like one of those Mortalis ones they got, and I was like, might as well get rid of this one.
Might as well get rid of this one. Might as well eat it real quick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the Mortalis had lactose in it too, or whatever.
Well, it was Big League Chew, so
That's
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're drinking one of those? That's why it looks like that.
Yeah, the 4-score.
Score, dude. That green blue one you had looked like kinetic sand, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. And the head just keeps building. Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
It's kind of like the same thing happens with the schmoogies from Imprint. Like you pour it into the glass, and all of a sudden it's like the fucking thing's overflowing, even though you had no anticipation it was going to happen. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I just posted an Imprint review. Probably, I think I had scheduled for 8:00. We did Baja Blast. They did a Baja Blast.
Oh no,
release.
it already came out.
Yeah, so Dan, Mike,
Oh,
and myself, I got a regular can of Baja Blast, like Mountain Dew, and we compared it to the Imprint Baja Blast. And spoilers, nah, just nope.
Oh, I had an EQ beer the other night. Actually, it was a stout though. It was a
It was
equilibrium.
probably still oxidized.
Yeah, it was very oxidized. No, it was actually pretty good.
The stouts are fairly decent, except for the last one I had was like too cloyingly sweet.
Yeah, some of them are fucking crazy.
It was this one. That's the one I had. Life During Death Star, barrel aged.
Wasn't that with Jay Wakefield?
Yeah. It was Imperial Stout in pinhook rye barrels.
Oh,
10 months with coffee, coconut, and marshmallow.
Hashtag proper glassware. Oh my god!
oh my god!
Oh god! A spyglass and a spyglass and a spyglass. Fucking spyglass.
I heard they make some good stuff. I think Bumpy sent me one.
Yeah, they do. They do. I've only had like 3 or 4, but they were really good.
Maybe once. I'd have to go check the archives.
Now, if you could bring some more to Beer Tuber Palooza so we can shit all over them, it'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, I plan on bringing.
There you go.
Some,
There's your hustle right there,
some
Bumpy.
modest man.
Be like, Jared, get me the Fidens and I'll trade you for the fucking Spyglass.
We gotta knock down Modest Man and Spyglass down a level.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's all right. It's like a 375 or
Fiden.
it's a fucking 34 on the 50-point
Yeah,
inspection.
It's not as good as the Harpoon IPA.
Bumpy's a very hard critic, man.
Yeah,
he's
he is.
a tough customer to please.
He is.
And he scores it well, and I've used his system, and it does throw the numbers off a bit, but it is a bit more. I don't know. It does put it in more perspective. Makes it like really tight between the levels of how good it is. I like that aspect of it because I've had so many beers, and I thought they were like world class, and you have another one, you're like, really, and you start like going through it in your head. Is it really that good, or did I overscore? And
yeah, we talked about. You guys had I think it was maybe on a Multi Monday or New Brew Monday. You guys had talk about like sometimes your mood and your palate. And there's a lot of differences when you sometimes drink the same beer. And it's not always the same. Like, so many things can influence it. So it's tough going back and being like, man, I scored that as a, world class or almost a world class beer. Is it really? And then you have it another time and you get more technical with it and really start looking for faults. But like your mind space is completely different, and it does change it in general. But the real question to me is, are you bringing your dry erase board? What's that?
Like Ridgeopolis says about like drinking a beer outside, it just makes everything better.
Bumpy
Because it
diesel.
does. I think because you get UV rays, you're happier generally.
Yeah. I mean, or like,
unless you're outside where you're watching people like burn things.
Hi, Tanner.
yeah. Well,
Welcome in.
that's
Horrible
interesting.
stuff.
You got to bring your dry erase board so we can do some 50-point inspections on the road. 50-point inspections. I want to be a part of at least one, if not 23 of them. We just got to figure out, like, you got to bring it. Like, that's your system. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do a bumpy on the road. That's cool. You do what you want. But we need, at the very least, a couple 50-point inspections
Well,
from the Airbnb.
I won't bring my dry board. I'll bring a notebook. I'll bring a notepad.
That's cool. And we'll just do them. I mean, it'll be fun.
Here's a paper for you.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to be on my channel, you get a notebook.
have
And
the
you can be like
notebook,
Oprah.
man.
Everybody
I'm
gets a
gonna do-
notebook.
I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna do one
Gotta have
better.
the notebook.
I got one more day of work. I'm gonna create the thing. I'm gonna photocopy a bunch of it.
Dude, that's gonna be, and dude, at first you gotta be like real strict about it. Be like, we're gonna do this on my channel. Anybody who wants to be involved, you need one of these sheets. This is the only way we're reviewing this beer. This is a 50-point inspection.
And you can
There's no
only
other
get
way.
one by winning rock, scissors, paper.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit.
All right, all the rocks, sit down.
Oh, dude. I can just see the fucking 8 of us sitting there doing 50-point inspections.
What'd you get? 40. What'd you get? 41.
What'd you get? Dude, I went really low. I gave it a 32. Don't look at me. Oh, it's gonna be
32
good.
sounds bad. Well, it's drinkable.
It is drinkable. Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
That whole
cool,
inspection
man.
is based off of.
I remember last year watching you guys up there.
Yeah, 7 weeks
Like
removed from
live.
open heart. I had my 1 ounce pours. It was a great time. I had literally 1 ounce. I was the only sober dude there. I just look at like fucking with people. It was good stuff. I was like, yeah, you won't remember this. I totally will.
I'm gonna try not to get as trashed as I was this past Wednesday. That's for sure. But there won't be any hard alcohol there, so I should be good.
Hey,
You never know.
You
I mean, you fucking bring someone like Tanner, like, you never know. I mean, the name of
Oh,
the
that's
guy's
right.
channel
Oh,
is
look
East
at all
Coast
this whiskey I
Liquor
got.
Reviews. Like, you show up, guys, I didn't bring any beer, but fucking here's 17 fucking liquor bottles. Great, Cat Tanner. You go sit in the
Who
corner.
wants to
you're
try
not allowed.
Pappy?
You go sit in the corner when everyone's shit faced and liquor doesn't matter. You bring it in, and then we'll get really hammered.
But the important thing
I'm
is,
sure he's gonna
nobody
bring
will
some
remember to
local
record.
stuff. I'm sure he'll probably stop by Proclamation and
If
bring
he
some
brings-
fresh shit.
If you bring
From
back
there.
like Pappy, if you bring any Pappy,
I don't know.
like fuck all the beer. We're drinking Pappy. That's it.
Hard to say.
Nah, he'll probably bring. So last year I was the guy that brought like the fruited sours. This year, pretty much none. So we'll just leave it up to Tanner to bring all the fruited sours because I'm sure he'll be.
oh yeah. Well, no, Tanner's gonna bring everything from Proclamation.
Yeah, right.
That's his
I bought a bunch
favorite
of
breed.
singles.
Anybody, you guys were just like listening to when I
No,
said
we heard
I
you,
just said
Drew.
that.
We heard you.
Yeah.
We were
I
trying to
stole it from
forget
you.
Proclamation is going to be involved. That's all we're trying to do real quick. Just be like,
Some of their beers look pretty good, man.
No,
But that's what they look like. I don't know. I'm on the computer.
I'm down to try anything I can't get. That's what it comes down to. Like it's like everybody too.
Yeah,
Like you come to these
exotic
things.
stuff.
Yeah, people's like, oh, what do I bring?
Speaking of Tanner,
Bring stuff we can't get. You know.
There you go.
Speaking of Tanner, he's in the chat.
Tanner's in the
Yeah,
chat.
bring
Why don't
Pappy.
you get up on here and defend yourself, boy?
He's gonna come in and be like, "You guys are right. I got a case of Proclamation. Sorry."
He's gonna bring all P words: Proclamation, Pappy.
That's it. The two P words. That's it. He's
yeah.
done.
See, that would have been one I would have talked him into, Bumpy. I'd have been like, yeah, you need to bring that open bottle of Blandings you need to bring that shit out.
I'll have
do the real like high end pinkies out. Fucking
yeah, I'll have like a teardropper of it. I'm good. You know, just a couple teardrops on my tongue.
That's the whole thing though. Is it's a there's alcohol involved, and you gotta pace yourself.
Well, that's the
And
one
you don't
thing
want to be. I don't know, man. You never want to be the guy who falls asleep early at the party.
No, and that's the one thing that anybody.
Make sure you take your shoes off. Don't fall asleep with your shoes on.
I know a lot of people have went to beer shares, bottle shares, whatever. But it's like in a situation like this where it's a big bottle share with like 15-ish people and a lot of beer. It's like the one thing you have to tell yourself is you literally cannot try everything. And if you're gonna try everything, have an ounce or two. You know what I mean? Literally an ounce or two. You can't and pace yourself. Make sure you're drinking as much water as you are.
Don't drink like four full size beers and then go and start.
Yeah. You got to be relatively responsible if you want to make it to the end. And also, if you want to actually taste the shit, at some point your palate's going to be shot by if you drink way too much, and you won't get to enjoy the rest of the stuff you're drinking that day. So, it's I learned a long time ago going to bottle shares and like beer fest that there's a proper way to do it so you don't feel like absolute shit later that night into the following morning. And I try to follow that, and now I kind of have to. So for me, it's different. But
I got to make sure I don't get to the oops. What the hell did I say last night?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that happens a lot. And it's probably going to happen this year for a handful of people.
Here's a beer festival. I haven't been in years, but it's in DC. But so. They got, can you guys see this? No.
Yes.
So I think regular general admission. Oh, why is this not showing up? Hold on. Let me switch this out. What's going on here?
Come on, Josh. Get it together, man. Unbelievable.
But it's chaotic, dude. I think one of my parents a couple years ago, and the metro was all fucked up. But anyways,
are we talking about the fest? What are we talking about?
This year is crazy, dude. The amount of breweries that are there. They got Floodlands there, dude. I don't know if you ever heard of Floodlands. They're hard to get.
That looks like a pretty good spread from what I've seen so far. Skimming.
Cantillion's gonna be there.
That's crazy.
October 6th, DC. Cycle, Fidens.
See, this would be great because this is what you do is you get this list and then you make your own list and be like, this is where the fuck we're going.
Hey,
you don't want to get lost, start wandering off, and you're getting.
Oh yeah, it's easy to get lost, and it's chaotic because like the map they give you is like fucking ridiculous. You're like, where is this brewery at? I'm thirsty now.
The thing is about 25% of these
Yeah.
breweries all are from 12%.
No.
It's just a made up percentage, by the way.
Yeah.
Just a made up percentage.
I mean,
the 12% that is a made up percentage.
VIP's already sold out. VIP gets you in like 2 hours early, so everyone's going to go towards, fucking crazy.
You know what's funny is years ago, I mean, if you look at a lot of these breweries, they don't even distribute, right? Years ago, the only way you'd be able to get like a lot of these crazy breweries would be going to the Great American Beer Fest. That would be it. Now it's like there's a shit ton of breweries. With all kinds of
Society's on there too. Nice.
Root and Branch is on there, dude. I want to try.
Yeah, Root and Branch doesn't distro pretty much at all. And they're fucking in DC with
same with
swinging everywhere.
Same with this brewery, Floodlands. I've heard fucking. It's Troon. I don't see Troon on there. Nope.
Yeah, well,
Troon.
Troon, you gotta know like 18 people and maybe shank a few in their kneecaps.
I'd go for Cantillon too.
Yeah, some loons.
That must have been the reason why I see Jester King on there. It went to Austin, Texas on Wednesday to go to Jester King. Drove 3 hours because it was from Houston.
Mhm.
And we got there, and there was a little sign, a little like one of those signs with like the paper on it,
Mhm.
and they wrote like breweries closed today. Like it wasn't like a normal like, hey, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
like not a normal operational day. It was just like, oh yeah, last minute. Hey,
And then
brewery.
right underneath it, in parentheses, was "Get fucked, nerd," and there's
Yeah.
like a smiley face.
It's like, sorry, we're at a beer festival.
Their spoon or spawn or whatever, that shit's
That
pretty
sucks.
good.
Yeah, the wife was
Jester
not
King
happy at me.
No, I've Jester King beers. I've had a handful, and they've all been pretty fucking delicious. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's like Jackie. I like some of the Jackie.
I did get to have a couple, so
I've had
Jack-
a bunch of Jackie O's. That was
Jackie
the
O's
one I had.
barrel aged. Really
Dude,
good
what was it?
barrel
They had their barley shake. Was what it was called from Jackie O's. There was only one bottle of it, and I bought it. It was good.
They have so many different barrel
I've
aged
tried
beers. It's crazy.
some of their different styles too that I had to get for Multi Monday were still floating around, and they held up very well.
I used to, whenever I'd go into Ohio, like make a trip down to Cleveland, I'd always go to the bottle shops and just look for all the barrel aged fucking Jackie O stuff. Where you guys got it at? Where is it? And every place would have a handful of different ones. I'd always grab them.
Yeah,
And they would
Jackie-
realistically be priced too. It'd be like, they come in the 375 milliliter bottles, and they would always be like $8 to $10. I was like, all right, sweet. Can't beat that.
cheaper than
Yeah.
Burroughs bottle.
See, that's how I feel about like Firestone Walker. It's like they put out like the box series, their big hitter series or whatever.
Proprietors? Yeah, the proprietors.
Yeah, the
series,
proprietor shit. That's always great product, and it's moderately priced.
And I'm glad they switched from the 22 ounce bottles to the 12 ounce bottles, because I can actually drink one, where I would have to either share or cap it because it's tough drinking for me anyway, personally speaking. Like a 22 ounce barrel aged 14% stout, it's like I can drink the 22 ounce, not so much anymore, but do I want to? Type of thing,
Might be your last beer.
I did
Yeah.
it the other night. I drank the whole bottle of that Jay Wakefield one.
And it's tough, man. You get to
did
the last
you
like
did
6 to 8
you did
ounces.
the
You're
Black
like,
Tuesday and all. You did the
I
Black
did the
Tuesday.
Black
Yeah,
Tuesday
dude.
and the Chocolate Rain. Yeah.
Josh, I didn't ever tell you, you're just straight fucked in the head, guy. Just like when it comes to drinking these beers, like you are.
That was
fucking
his last
absolute-
beer.
That was.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I drank a whole Black Tuesday. I'm like, wait, the
That
750?
was
Yeah,
funny,
no big
dude.
deal.
I remember the after show of that, and that shit was funny, dude.
I
Josh
don't remember
put his
the-
feet up and went like this. I said, "All right, Doug, see you later." And he was
Yeah, I
gone.
remember after that. I think I had like a double before that too, like a double IPA.
Yeah, you were getting fucked.
I have 2 barrel aged brewery beers that I'm bringing to Beer Tuber Palooza. I have their 2019 white
I
chocolate.
saw a release on Tavor. They have what was it, 24 karat?
Yeah.
Something Tuesday, Black Tuesday or something. A variant.
But
popped up.
you see, Josh, I'm bringing it to a huge bottle share. I'm not taking it a dome piece myself because I want to survive.
I'm
just
gonna bring a mystery beer. I want my dream is to have like you, Kyle, Matt, either Dan or Mike or
Dickie.
both of them.
Yeah, they're both the same. Both of them
Yeah.
are whatever.
Dickie.
and somebody from Nerd Sense, either Sean or Mike
Mhm.
from Nerd Sense, to kind of do the mystery beer to see.
Are you now? What's the size of the cannon? Are you bringing a couple of them?
It's a bottle, 500 mil.
Okay. Yeah, because you gotta always keep in mind when you do mystery beers,
You need more than a sip.
you need more than like 2 ounces to figure out. You need probably, preferably at the very least, like 4 ounces, I would say. So, if like that 500 mil bottle, you're probably 4 to 5 people. You know what I mean? So your dream is dead. I kicked it to the
My
curb.
dream's
Sorry.
dead.
It's
I
over.
only need one sip and I can figure it out.
See, I don't know. Like, that's the whole crazy aspect of that. You're like picking and choosing your time. Like, I don't know.
It's a lot of work.
It's got to be it.
I rather-
It's crazy. I bet it's nuts too because alcohol's involved and everybody's just
Mhm.
Everyone's
Well, that's the
If
thing.
I can at least get you and Dan together, since you guys are like cousins.
We're not the same
Yeah.
person. Or you're going to find out we're the exact same person, and only one of us exists. No, but the thing about mystery beers that sucks about doing it at something like Beer Palooza is that typically, whenever I've ever done a mystery beer, whether I'm hanging out with friends or not, typically it's the first beer we drink. So on a fresh palate, right?
Right.
That's probably not going to happen for the vast majority of mystery beers next Saturday. It's everyone's palate is going to be to fuck to varying degrees.
Everyone's
So that's
palate.
mostly how I do most of my reviews is after having a few. So
Oh, okay, well, you're going to fucking probably do the best then. I'm going to be like, I
well, no,
literally can't taste
I
anything
can't.
anymore.
That's why I don't know what the hell I'm tasting half the time. I'm just
Oh,
like, yeah,
that makes sense.
this is-
So, are
here's
you
pineapple.
invalidating your 50-point inspections right now? Is that what you're saying? Just totally invalidating?
No, dude.
Well,
Trust
no,
me,
it's still- it's
I've,
still good
I've
based
had
off
this
how I
thing
feel that
in
it tastes.
between like our the small community that we roll with, like Bumpy and John and Nelly. They'll both have the same beer. I get two totally different reactions. I've always leaned towards Bumpy's fucking
Yeah,
palate.
I'm just not very wowed by anything.
Are you saying John and Allie's palate shit? Is that what you're saying,
No,
Drew?
he's liked some beers that I haven't liked, and he's
Yeah.
liked some beers that mass
Mhm,
amounts of people
mhm.
haven't liked.
John.
Let's just, I'll throw one out there. The Lizard of Cuz.
Oh, that fucking beer is terrible.
Terrible.
He
Terrible.
said it was amazing.
Wait, who said? Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
I
Hold
don't
on.
usually get too
Whoa.
upset, right? Yeah, let me calm down for a
Garbage.
second. I've had that beer fresh and aged, and never again. Just
Oh, I
never
watched
again.
you guys drink it that one time. Everybody was drinking that shit.
That's fucking. It was horrible, dude. It was horrible.
It's like medicine.
It is
But
literally
no,
one of
like,
the
I
worst
do,
founders
like,
beers I've ever had.
Bumpy's palate seems more like towards mine when it comes to more shit like that, like the medicinal qualities. We just a lot of the
I pick up
flavor
metal
notes
a lot.
out of similar beers that he has hits, I'd say, more accurately to my palate than.
And
Yeah,
that's,
that's how it works when you do beer reviews too. 'Cause
Yeah,
you don't,
for sure.
It's always going to taste different, but
That's-
like
that's why whenever somebody says to me like, "Oh, I always agree,"
I
with you," I'm
trust
like,
his judgment. If he says it's not
Yeah.
good, I'm not going to buy it.
there's certain people that match up with your palate. They're not always going to, but let's say 80% of the time. So if you get 10 beers in front of you, you're probably going to agree on 8 of them, 2 of them, maybe not. And that's whenever I hear someone go, "Oh, I always agree with you," I'm like, I hope not, because that you shouldn't always agree with anybody when it comes to palates of anything, whether it's food, beer, or whatever, because we're all slightly different, at the very least, if not vastly different. So, but it's good to have somebody who your palate kind of aligns with more often than not. And it's the same thing. I'm very similar to a couple other beer tubers out there where I'm like, yeah, from majority of the time I agree. Sometimes, slightly off or different, but yeah, for sure. So basically we're saying John Nelly's palate is shit. Is that the confirmation we're coming with? Oh, no.
I didn't say that.
I just did.
Yeah, chill, dude.
Shout out to John's.
Yeah,
Palate.
John. You know,
Oh,
John's
he's
not.
not gonna watch this anyways.
No, he's not.
Well, it's
And
not
if
even
you want-
that's one. That was
Oh,
one
hey,
thing.
John.
I don't know. I've
Really,
had some
John?
beers.
John, you're in the
like,
comment
"Man,
section?"
You should totally pick this up, and I pick it up, and I'm like, why the fuck do you tell me to buy this shit?
Sent him a mean text. You fucking made me waste $12.
No, I do that
asshole.
anyways.
Oh,
That's on
everybody
easy
we should start suing people.
Dude,
I'm gonna have to
wasted-
get a hold of
wasted-
Alex's lawyer, and I'll just start fucking
Yeah.
suing him.
I wasted $200 this year on your shitty palate, you son of a bitch.
No.
I'm gonna sue Ridge. You talked up EQ.
Since
so
he
much.
moved, we're not getting the same kind of stuff.
Ridge, you owe me $67, you bastard.
Yeah,
He's a
Inflation.
damn good dude. You might
owe
get
me
that money back.
$78.
I love Ridge. Great guy. But,
That dude's a cool dude.
but the funny thing is, dude, is when we start talking shit about EQ, all bets are off. He starts getting so up. He's like, "You guys be fucking giving me shit, but EQ's delicious." Bumpy's over here like, "Not lately for me. They haven't been delicious." What are you trying to say? You trying to say EQ's a bad brewery? No, but they're just not doing anything great right now. I don't
There's-
tell you.
there's
Two
something
is
wrong,
they're not
and
doing
they're
they're not doing all
fixing
their own legwork either, which is when you have, which is crazy with like the 12% thing, because I've had Abomination from them a few times, some barrel aged stouts and stuff, and it comes through that 12% shit, and it's gas. It's just fire.
Yeah, it's
I've heard
great.
some really, really good stuff, but like Bumpy says, and I've seen it I've seen it with my own eyes. I've heard other people do reviews, and they say it's not from the brewery. It's tough, That's
The
quality
problem is,
control kind of can go to the side because you're not taking care of your own baby. You know what I mean? When you're facilitating it, you know what the fuck's going on. Now I just paid this dickhead money to brew my shit. Hopefully it comes out good. And that's a dangerous point
They're
and
smoking a
aspect in it
cigarette.
too, you know, and because your name's on it.
Looking the button, the mash.
The problem is it shouldn't fall on the consumer, though. That's the thing that pisses me off. Is like we're spending our hard-earned bucks on this, stuff that's expensive. It's premium beer. It's like buying a premium food product. And if you're gonna go to the store and literally spend, like Bumpy did, almost $70 on 3 4-packs,
And then basically get salmonella.
yeah, well, I hope not. But no, you get out of those fucking 12 packs, you get a couple drinkable beers, and the rest are drain pours. Like I just literally lit $60 on fire. Now, if I did that at a grocery store, you best believe I'd be back at a grocery store being like, you better give me some store credit here. Something, the shit was spoiled, it was off, it wasn't right. Well, with beer in New York
didn't
State,
know that their hamburger had mealworms in it.
Yeah, but seriously, like it's just because it's beer, they get away with it. It's like, dude, it's still our money. We're still spending it. Like somebody needs to answer for that shit. I don't give a shit if you're having problems with your canning machine or some people are fucking having beers hang out in a hot warehouse for 2 weeks. That's not my fault. I'm still paying the same.
We need that. What is it?
I totally agree.
Is it the New York Times when they had like the?
They should these beer companies should look at like a great company who's done it is Clausen Pickles. Anytime you've ever bought Clausen Pickles, they're always stored cold, shipped cold. You buy them cold on the shelf. That's the way some of this beer needs to be taken all the time. You can't take the pallets off the truck and your IPAs are sitting out in the sun for 2 fucking hours because this dickhead's bringing in the loggers first. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's not. And then what? Does it hit a shelf? Does it go back into the fridge? How hot did it get? There's so many aspects to where your beer can just get fucked.
That you don't know about. That's the thing. Like somebody probably knows what's going on.
That beer could have been great. Best thing you could have ever tasted. You got it.
Right.
Went through a bad
situation.
situation.
A beer, especially in a can, shouldn't go bad because it sat out in the sun for 20 minutes or so.
20 minutes, maybe. I would like that better, but like some of these guys that do the trucks and they drive the trucks, they drop the beer up. They don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what honestly pisses me off more than that, though?
Some of the store owners don't care. Reps can be lackadaisical.
When a brewery puts drink cold, keep fresh, but they don't have a date on the can or bottle anywhere, that shit pisses me off more than it's like, listen, the keep cold thing, you're again, as Drew's saying, you're keeping it to the point where it's like, okay, that's on the onus of everyone else once it leaves the brewery. But the drink fresh shit, that's on you. If you can't put a fucking date on my can or bottle, but you're telling me to drink fresh, get fucked. That should not be something I have to guess or have to go look at your Instagram page or your website or Facebook or any social media. You should be right there, plain as day on the fucking can somewhere. I shouldn't have to ask the fucking retail shop, oh, did that just come in? That shouldn't be something I have to do. I'm already spending money on your product. You're telling me a certain thing, it better fucking be what it says. I shouldn't have to guess. There should be no guessing involved or any legwork I need to do.
Yeah.
I never got money back from Equilibrium. I've bought shit Equilibrium.
How did you get your money back every time, Sam? Did you get it from the retailer that you bought it from?
Well, listen, Sam knocked out a friggin' kangaroo, so I mean, I think he just he walks into the store and they're like, "Dude, here's your money."
I brought shit back to Total Wine. And they gave my money back. I said, bro, you really, like... It's on... I said, honestly, it's on me that I even bought this because I didn't look at the date, and then I open it, and it's rancid. I'm not going to lie to you.
I gotta rinse out my bowl before it gets all fucking crusty. Yeah, fuck Equilibrium.
I don't know. This shit shouldn't even be on the shelf.
Yeah.
Is what's crazy. These people, I mean, I understand you. And the craft beer is definitely a different thing because you're investing. It's different than like when you buy pallets of Budweiser and shit because that's going to move. And Anheuser-Busch will take that old beer back if it doesn't sell. They'll dump it, reuse the bottles, and put the same product in it so you don't push their product old. It's these.
But they're very,
companies
they're
don't
very
have
rigorous though too. They do lots of inspections on their equipment. mean, everything's got to be it's precise, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
And,
because that's how there's
That,
no.
that's
they
something
got-
that like some
they've
craft
been around
breweries
for this
don't
long, and
have. You know, they're
They're
kind of
up
like
there
just
top
they're
dog,
doing
and
this
there's
and-
a reason why.
They're that
Don't
style of beer
they
is
have
one of
like
the hardest to
contests?
brew.
Don't they do
Yeah.
a contest every year, like a brew thing, where they're like, "This is the ingredients to brew the beer," like a duplicate, like brew off. I think with like home brewers or something. I've heard about it,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
and
That,
it's like literally these are the ingredients to brew.
What? I have
Budweiser
carrot syrup. It's
beer.
not the same thing as corn syrup.
Maybe,
maybe
yeah,
not.
I don't know. I've had some beers like that where they're just like ethanol malt. I don't know.
We'll finish off the night with a.
I'll say, speaking of quality
Perhaps.
products, I mean, they have won a blue ribbon of some sort at some point.
Look at the can art on PBR now.
Oh my god, that's like a Hoplicks
They
beer.
keep changing it.
Look at the cats on the friggin' shitter.
Oh my lord,
that's great. That's great.
automatically-
That's what she's doing right now. There's Josh. You notice he's not here. He's laying in bed. Oh boy.
Jesus Christ! Just open the fucking thing and pour it in your shitty glass. You're drinking from the can, right? There's no time for a glass. Nah, there's no time for a glass. There's no time for glasses.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gonna rinse that glass with some nice fresh PBR? Is that?
Normally, I would.
Get all the remnants of the last
Yeah,
beer.
There's no need for a glass when you got a sweet beer wanting to go in your palate.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, what a palate cleanser right there. You need instead of water, you need some PBR at the bottle stand. Like
Sometimes I drink from the can, but if I plan on drinking a bit, I'll pour it into a glass because you get all that carb off. I don't want to be bloated and feel like a beached whale. Just pour it.
oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's so crisp. Oh my god. So refreshing. Oh, it's sweet. It goes down like water. Oh my god. Josh, this is ASMR.
Oh shit, we screwed it over. I missed a lot of comments.
We're doing a blood liquor tasting.
What's going on?
Look at this Mickey's.
The best thing about Paps is that actually, if you look at it, it's almost
That's good, Sam. You should totally blackball them every time.
Sam,
I've done it on Instagram. They got mad.
where's your rig? Where's your rig so you can come up here and do some
I
ASMR?
wanted to know why all their beers, their IPAs, look like snow globes. It was ridiculous.
Sam, where's the table, Sam?
that you're supposed to roast a joint. I think you're supposed to smoke the joint.
Oh,
You roast the joint. Or do you? I don't know. There you go.
what did Sam say? We even have a ticketed event, keg event for EQ. Which from a few hours to attend, they canceled it due to 80% of beers being. Wow, that's
Sam,
great.
Sam loves oxidized EQ beers.
Absolutely out of control.
This is.
I totally read that wrong, and I thought it said that EQ was frightened.
Uh-oh.
They were framed.
Yeah, look, John, I'll get you the link here in just a
It'll
second.
cost you $1.
Yeah, it'll cost you $1.
One quid's like
No. Hey, I don't know. Have you ever seen? I don't know if you know our buddy Jeremy Vincent. He used to go on like Stout Sunday and he used to do some beer stuff with it. But
if I
his
saw
beer,
his face, probably.
he did a beer ASMR video,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fucking out. Here, I'll put it in the private. It was insane.
I use PBR for ricing. There you go.
It's
Pork joint.
it's not long, but you get the jump scare.
I feel like I now need to do an ASMR review. Like there's no other.
Oh, sorry, Lucian. $1. That's what it costs.
I'm getting really
We
There's
should
the
all
link.
start doing ASMR reviews.
real resinous pine sap. It's
Look, John, what
So
keep
nice.
did Craig go to bed or something like that? I guess.
I don't know. Oh shit! I actually gotta hop off in a couple minutes. I
Finback.
don't know it's 9.
Here.
Let's get
Finback.
Finback in there.
Finbach. Finback.
Finback.
So when people ask me underrated breweries, I always say Finback. I think Finback doesn't get the hype they deserve in comparison to a lot of other breweries. Love me some
I
Finback.
read a triple from them that was good. It was a collab. Here you go. Here you go, Josh.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on.
Holy shit! It's only $1.40.
Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do beer ASMR. Yep, beer. Yeah, go ahead and up real fast. There's beer. I'm drinking. I want beer. So I got my
Cheers,
glass.
Jordy.
I'm getting tickles everywhere.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
Bottle opener. Take the bottle opener. Oh,
Josh, how you doing?
Good, man.
let's do a pour.
Cheers, little John.
Fucking duff the cap everywhere.
Cheers, Luke. Luke, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, boys.
Do you know why he's Luke John?
Look at that beer.
Because Little John was already taken.
Look real close. Look at the bubbles.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That didn't go very well.
Drewski.
Well, that's all the time I have for this beer review.
Yeah, Drewski's
Ain't
spot.
too bad. I give us a 94 out of 100. Not quite an outscore, but still pretty good. Until next time.
Fucking Drewski.
JVA
Is that a beer reviewer with like some fucking monotone going on?
That's the ASMR, Jordy. You gotta get
So
tickles everywhere.
listen, that's
ASMR.
one of the best videos I've ever seen on YouTube.
Yeah, the truth
Yeah, Whoa, look at the reverb.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, boys, I'm taking off.
Greg, Shagman, welcome in. You want to
Oh,
panel?
Getting the UK ready, eh?
Pink dink.
UK Ray.
Unfortunately, Craig just left us standing in his private street.
But he said he saw him. He's
sends you
seen
with
him
a
once.
private.
And that's like, see, that's great, isn't it? He's like,
Yeah, we don't know what happened to Craig. He just left.
Oh, he's in the.
he's
He's
the
back
man.
here now. There he is.
There he
Thanks
is.
for the invite, Josh. I'm taking off, boys. You guys have a great night. Craig
All
can
right.
replace
All
me,
right,
even though he
Joe.
doesn't know where he is.
Thanks for coming
Very
out,
good.
Cheers.
Cheers, Joe.
buddy.
See you in a week, Bumpy.
See you. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Cheers,
Listen,
bro.
Take it easy, Jordy. And
Easy.
Luke John. Every time Luke John shows up, I have to leave because he is my UK brother. So and I got Dan as my cousin. Luke John is my UK cousin. Can't be in the same place at the same time.
Wait, did you say Luke John's your gay cousin?
I mean, you only hear what you want to. First and foremost. Second. All right, take it easy, boys.
Cheers, man. What are you all drinking, Luke, John, and Jordy?
I just finished.
Well, I've just cracked open in a very gay-looking can, which thanks, Joe,
What's
for
that?
setting that up. It's
Oh,
very
That
rainbow
was
colour.
funky. Funky.
And it is a Solar Flare Session IPA brewed with papaya, pink guava, and mango.
interesting.
So,
Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Oh, that was nice.
not too bad.
Orangey.
Luke John, I'm curious if your mango tastes like our mango here in the States.
Oh, fuck.
Craig said it. I said good night. You are stalking. What's going on over there?
Jesus, Luke John, that's cheeky. I've never heard anyone being.
And well,
Jordy, what'd you just finish?
I just finished the fucking. This
Language.
thing. It's shite. It's shite. It's not bad, you know. Banks Amber Brother.
What is
I know
it?
Scottish vocabulary is not that great, but
Oh, Amber.
Banks Amber. You know.
Not your favorite.
What is Banks? Are they craft brewery?
No, it's like a fucking cheap beer that you can buy from Asda for like 95 pence. So this bottle was 95p. So it's
Okay.
cheap shite. But it's
So
not bad.
there's a professional brewery that makes this cheap stuff for Asda, just like Trader Joe's type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like a AB InBev type.
AB and Biv, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Craig, are you saying yummy to Luke John or to the beer?
Probably to Bumpy.
Both.
Both.
If I could whistle.
Anyway,
I would.
Bumpy, I think this is the first time I've ever been on a stream with you.
Yeah, because you didn't join up on my fucking Monday one. Yeah.
Bumpy Road. Bumpy Road.
I was all set, and then I don't know what happened.
You're like, can I join? Can I join? I got a beer. I've got a new brew. Can I join on your Monday? I'm like, yeah, I'd love that. I even said, like, what the hell's Blue John? Didn't see you at all. You weren't even in the chat.
Bumpy Road. I've seen you on Ronald's channel before. You're a cool guy.
Oh
You're a
yeah.
cool guy. Yeah.
It started running through my mind, like, did I mess up something? Was I supposed to like send him a link somewhere else?
Sam said banks are one of the hype brewers in his area.
Yo, what's going on, Jamie? Cheers, Jamie.
You see, yeah. Jamie C said,
Yeah. So like Asda is like Walmart. So like Asda is our supermarket.
Well,
And
it literally is Walmart because it's
Yeah.
Well,
You can
it's
get beer.
It's
You
just
can
been bought out by two mechanics from Bolton for 4.8 billion.
Oh, really? Fucking hell.
So
I had no idea about that.
hopefully it'll move away from Walmart because Walmart doesn't have a great name. Anyway, from what I hear, that is.
Bumpy, any thoughts
well,
on
the
that?
wall comes from Sam Walton, and then to Mart. It's a shop.
Like Walt Disney.
Walmart. Yeah. Is that you meant the name of the store, or you mean they don't have a good name as far as like respectful?
The way they conduct business.
But it's like anybody that's popular. You know, you always try to bring the popular guys down, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what they do to me every week.
Like everybody
Well,
says,
yeah.
"Oh, Budweiser, you know,
Oh,
they make shit beer," but look at them, they sell more beer than anybody.
Hey, I like Budweiser and I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. PBR.
I like PBR.
See,
I like
Budweiser is made for people with no taste buds and Scottish.
PBR, Bumpy. Yes.
I like PBR.
I love PBR.
Natty Bell.
I don't.
I like PBR, Lone Star, and Schlitz. That's the free.
I never had one. I don't think we get that around here.
Wait, back in the day, we used to get Pabst Blue Ribbon, Lone Star, and Schlitz. Nowadays, we don't get them anymore. But I have had Lone Star and Schlitz and PBR from America, from Milwaukee, from the source.
From the Wonky.
Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay.
Milwaukee, yeah.
No, you walk
I thought
in.
you said the Wonky.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Milwaukee.
that, JVC. People at Walmart. Yeah, people at Walmart. Sam's talking shit about you, Jordy. Look, Jordy, you like toilet water.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's because I said I like PBR.
But only if it's tinted blue.
and Budweiser.
Right, Jordy.
Blue PBR, huh?
No, blue
Uh,
toilet water.
I would nope. Pass.
It's got that whatever. What's that blue? What's that blue chemical they put in, like sour?
I don't drink blue shit. I try not to drink blue stuff.
There you go, Jordy.
PBR. Yeah, I got the fucking the badge thing.
Jordy, I saw you were getting it in yesterday at the pub yesterday. You drinking that
Wait, he's
Guinness?
getting it in.
Yeah, Josh, you were there. You were there, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, man.
Jordy,
Who's getting it in, bro?
Jordy,
You
please
can't
tell
keep
Josh
using
not
the
to say
overseas
you were,
slang. It's throwing
you were getting it in front of me.
just
Because
stuck on-
you know the
Just
type
getting
of catalogue of errors that will come from that.
What did you say?
Yeah, tell Josh not to say that you've been putting it in somewhere, because you know what's to come. Because he's my favourite Scottish gay straight person.
Gay straight person. Bye.
Well, I mean, that makes you a happy straight guy, right?
Not gay.
Yeah, Jamie,
Bye.
even I struggle to know what Jordy's saying.
I know what he's saying, Jamie. See what's going on with you?
He's saying, heady.
Hate it.
Like I can't read his eyes. He's
man of
jewelry
mystery.
eyes.
That's the minute George came on the miscellaneous.
Look, I'm not gay. I'm bi. Get it
Oh,
out.
I'm not gay. You should see my wife. She's hot as fuck.
What happened? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
What's going
George
on?
is not gay, he's bi. In other
We're
words,
having a
greedy
pissing
fucker.
contest.
In fact, you know what? Don't tell much people that.
It's a good thing that
I should have said that.
it's
I'm
a
straight,
good thing
okay.
that it's a small
Good job it's only on last base channel.
community.
What's going on? Oh shit! Happy. Well, it's Monday for you guys over there now. So you guys
Oh,
Because I'm gonna go. Love
got
you
the
all.
day off. You're out of here, Jordy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping
gonna-
in. Appreciate it.
Jordy, I'm glad that you fixed your aviators.
Cheers, George.
I remember you
Yeah.
came on once and you were like missing like an earpiece, so your aviators were like hanging.
Oh yeah, with my old headset. Yeah, that was fucked, bro. But yeah, yeah. Love you guys.
All right, man.
Cheers, Jordy.
Cheers, brother. See you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Jody. What? I want to call you Jody. Cheers, Jordy.
Jordy.
Call me whatever you want.
Calling you
Right.
Jody.
Get some
I
sleep.
refrained from calling him whatever I wanted.
Luke John's been on it all day today. He had this early stream, and then he was on a bunch of other streams. Now he's a warrior.
Luke John, you have a pizza oven in your wall?
No.
Kitchen.
Right
Good.
above you is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's not a pizza oven, Bumpy.
The,
Trash
the,
can.
the good old mirror.
Oh, is that where you're sending? Is that where you're sending your dirty britches down to your mom?
Fuck no. I'd make a table out of that. That's where I
Watch
do my
these.
cocaine.
Can't be like that, Bumpy.
Sorry. Don't do drugs. It's bad.
Don't let drugs do you.
That's kind of how it works at times.
Too late. You should have done that. No drugs when Georgie was up here.
When Jody
Jordy.
appears.
My only drug is life.
Well, you're drinking alcohol.
What's
yeah,
out?
but that's what I visit.
A drug is
It's
defined as
refreshing.
a mind-altering chemical, which alcohol is. So
Wait a second.
Same thing
is
with nicotine.
schizophrenia a drug?
What?
I mean, if you want to get to the nitty-gritty of it, I'm not wrong.
I mean,
Oh
you know,
yeah. Well, just like
Doesn't
caffeine.
mean you have to be addicted, chemically dependent on that, but that is technically classified as a drug.
Well, caffeine is technically, I guess.
It is. It's a mind-altering substance.
Yeah. People get.
luckily I live in the United Kingdom. That's classed as a refreshment.
It looks
Oh, it's
good.
delicious. Yeah, that's
What?
that's
It's IPA.
It's
Do you want to know
it's
Trent
the Danish session IPA with papaya, pink guava, and mango.
There you go.
From
Trent
Towell.
Reznor's favorite drug is you.
From Towell.
What's the ABV of that? Like 4 or 5, something like that.
5.2?
5.2.
So it's not too bad.
Well, you're drinking that sherry or whatever it was earlier, that 29%.
Hey,
So-
Leprechaun.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sherry whiskey liqueur. It's like 29%.
Yeah.
I bet
29%.
you armored it in the toilet.
Yeah,
after
that's fucking.
Well, that's my second bottle. So I drank one on my live earlier. Yeah.
that. The whole
Yeesh.
bottle.
They go hard over there, Doug.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you know, we're mourning the Queen.
These dudes party. I don't know what the extracurriculars are, but they be hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you know, we're all in deep mourning for the loss of Her Majesty. So
I've did pay my respects in that regard.
I'll pay mine tomorrow when I'm on live order to give somebody else an alternative
I
thing
don't
to
know
do.
too much about it, but I know it's a big thing, and I just I said what I had to say about it.
Cheers to the Kardashians.
What?
I mean, funny enough, I just
Yo.
I don't know where that came from.
I've just said we should be able to appoint our own king, and I would have Carl Pilkington. You know what I mean? Like, I would love Carl Pilkington to be king.
That would be be interesting.
That would be awesome.
I'd like to get the little short guy from Game of Thrones.
Warwick Davies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The crown will be bigger than him.
That'd be ridiculous.
I gotta go to bed. Josh, thanks for having me.
You
Thanks
bumpy.
for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Damn,
Enjoy.
Doug.
And rest in peace to Queen Elizabeth II.
That's not how you do it.
I don't know. The crop of some
Popsicles,
sort.
wallet, and what?
Wild shit. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, that's only if you're Catholic.
That's the sign of the cross. Yeah.
Cheerios.
Dude. All right.
John knows what those are. Cheerios. He likes the strawberry flavored ones. Good night.
So, Josh, when are you going to buy a PlayStation?
Never.
You
I
don't have
wanna
to
buy
buy
an
a 5. Get a 4. You can get a PS4 for cheap nowadays.
I want to buy an N64.
Well, you better hurry up.
For what? They're already
Because
expensive.
they're going to only get more expensive. That's something if you want it, pull the trigger. I actually heard they're remastering GoldenEye.
I saw that
article.
coming to the Switch and Xbox, but it's not going to be the same. It'll never be the same.
I like the Switch and the game is cool. I don't like the controller. It fucks me off. You know what I mean? When you grow up playing that shit and you're used to your the N60, like I tried to play Star Fox and I'm like, this shit is not working like how it used to work. I feel like I don't have the same range of motion. They had even the N64, like the controller thing where you could slide it in and hold it, and it felt like the game felt off. That technology isn't supposed to be played on the TVs we have nowadays and stretched, and it's just not. It's hard. 16-bit, 38-bit, you know what I mean? All that, they have their time and place, and I think if they really shouldn't be remastered, can we just get the platform to play the game? Put out, like, just start making old technology again if you think it's going to be a big push. There's people making a lot of money off of those too, like old school NES games, all that shit. They do them like basketball cards. They put them in these plastic protected cases and they're expensive. VHS tapes, I heard, was the thing that they were doing large auctions on like vintage. Because the cover, like Disney was one that was infamous for it. They have all kinds of dirty stuff in their movies and stuff. And I have some of that. I have like the original Little Mermaid in there, where the castles all look like dicks on the front of the cover and shit. It's crazy. Like vintage stuff like that is going to come back, you know. And it's not always like, here's a bad thing, a thing to example. Beanie Babies. Everybody thought Beanie Babies were going to be the shit. Didn't really pan out, even in the long run. Little hype, it just never bounced back. But some of that shit really does bounce back in value. My cousin did. He had a bunch of like He-Man. He had this He-Man castle from like the early '90s, brand new in the box and shit. And he sold it for thousands of dollars.
See, I'm all about
it because it's brand fucking new in the box and it's pristine.
See, VHS and floppy disks. That was
floppy disks, I remember those.
And then
I remember when computers used to take those.
I've never kept up with technology since. You know, I've got a tablet, I've got a phone.
I bought a
Yeah.
computer that didn't have a disk drive. That's fucked me off for a while. Like I can't. I want
I
to
mean, I've
see
got a
the
TV
burner,
now,
and they're like,
smart
"Oh, that's
TV.
a thing of the past." But I still think CDs sound better than like auxiliary cords through your phone and shit. Even Wi-Fi. The LPs are always better.
See, I struggle. So, like, I've got an Android phone,
That's what I have.
but my work phone.
I like Android. I'm not an Apple fan at all because they don't comply with our U.S. governments. I
Well,
think they
my
should be
work,
banned in the U.S. because they don't allow the government. I guess whatever because the government's watching everything else either. But iPhone's like, nope, can't be in our shit. So fuck
Yeah.
it, sell it somewhere else then. You know.
my work phone's an iPhone, and I haven't got a clue how to use it. They give me it when I got elected 3 years ago in the office, and
Well,
I haven't got a
it's
clue.
like using it's two totally different like operating systems to go from like Apple to Windows. You know what I mean? Just on computers. So if they take that and then they bulk it, they minimalize it into like handheld devices. It's what you grew up with. If you grew up around Apple and shit like that, you probably have iPhone. But if you grew up around like Windows and shit, that was your background. You probably have Android because the operating systems that they run off of.
Yeah, I grew up with a Nokia 3310.
The Androids are way cheaper, and I get just as good a phone and not have to spend $1,200.
Yeah,
That's insane that people would spend that like on a. That's dumb in my book. As long as my phone makes calls and it does exactly what I need it to do, it doesn't have to cost $1,200. I pay $80 and I can go to the store now and pay $80, get an upgrade, get the best phone they have on the island. It costs me $80 just to rehook it back up. That's it.
yeah. See, I
I
don't
don't
have
pay
any,
for phones anymore. They
I
pay
don't-
for my Amazon Prime. That's included with my shit because I have the deal with them. They pay for my Amazon Prime. I get it for free. That's cool as shit too.
Yeah. See, I don't have any game consoles or anything like that. I'm not that tech savvy.
Well, my Amazon Prime's great when I just want to order shit. I don't have to. It's not like 5 days. It's like, oh, it'll be there in 2, but it comes in 3.
Yeah. Well, obviously we've got Amazon Prime. It's all next day delivery.
I don't use their video or like anything like that. The music is good. Amazon Music's actually a good one because you can get like very specific with it. But I'm not big into like the Amazon Video. Nothing fancy, run of the mill, nothing really new, up to date.
You know,
Just whatever
I'm
their
kind of like
platforms
30
pushing type of stuff.
I'm kind of like 32 going on 82. I haven't got a clue. If something happens with anything that I've got, I just get the nephews, nieces now. They know everything about everything. You know, when I was growing up, we didn't have, you know, my first ever games console and only games console was a PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Well, I had an NES. I had a Sega, not the cartridge Sega, not the Sega Saturn. I had an N64, and then I never had a PlayStation or anything. I think I went to Xbox because Halo was the big thing over PlayStation at the time, and I played a lot of Xbox.
You know,
And then I ended up converting over to PlayStation because Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, they were coming out with hitters, and there was the divide. It's like you can't play it on this console. You gotta pick your side.
I mean, for me, Grand Theft
And I
Auto,
gave Halo up for that, for more games.
you know,
Halo
last time
was
I
like my
Grand Theft
Xbox
Auto, it was all
Live.
2D. You know what I mean? It was all looking from above. That was the last time.
When I was a kid, we had some video games when I was real young, and we played them. But it was like Yeah, you want to go outside and play
Yeah.
instead of just sit inside. The technology wasn't what it is today. It's like, yeah, let's go ride bikes or whatever. And like 7 years old, you're like, I'm tired of playing Star Fox today. Let's go fucking do this instead. Just go slide out for the day and go hang out. They don't. I don't know. It's just not like that anymore.
No.
When you were like 6, 7, and you had like 4 buddies you'd go hang out with, and your parents felt comfortable letting all you guys cruise around together because there's enough people if something happened. You guys would be safe, at least, you know what I mean? Flying solo is a totally different story.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's kind of...
There'll be days where you go outside and you ain't allowed to come in until later because you decide you want to go out.
Yeah.
I'm home, your parents are gone, you ain't getting in the house. Figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, that was it. Like, when I was a kid, it was always, if you're out, you're out. Don't come back in until the street lights are on. Because I'm not opening and closing the door just for you to walk in and out all the time. So the decision was, you finish school, and that was it. The next 5, 6 hours, you're out and about. It was never, and obviously not everybody had game consoles to be able to talk. I mean, now, my nephews all have the Xboxes, and they're chatting with their friends, and I'm like, that's alien to me. Get your bloody self out with your mates on your bike and go and do something. But yet, that's not the end thing anymore.
Yeah. I played GTA with Josh, but he's on Xbox. That old rickety thing he's got.
Yeah, 36.
Did you get the external hard drive?
Yeah.
I remember playing. What game did they have on there? They had the Scarface game. I remember playing that. You remember? Did you play it? It was like GTA. Game? Yeah.
I might have for the original Xbox, right?
Yeah. I think it came out. It was on 360 too. Right when they were doing the big push. And then the 360 had a shit ton of pro. I don't know, just like every console did.
But I don't have the original. To play Max Payne, it's not really nice to play Max Payne on Xbox 360, I think.
I remember Xbox had some pretty good paintball games.
Are you left TV? Carl Pilkington for PM. Yeah, or King.
Oh shit, the game.
Screen.
I'm missing the game. What's going
Hold
on?
down. Yeah. My game's
Well,
not until tomorrow.
I think Thrash was live, wasn't he? Or is live?
He's still alive. Why can't I fucking get rid of this fucking thing? I can't even pull up the chat because fucking there's this big ass and can't exit out of it. It's like right on the inside.
All right.
Computer's all fucked. This beer's pretty good. There's spin back. I think it's double IPA.
Yeah, it was a triple. It was Collective Arts and then I had a collab of
Manhattan.
See, this one's pretty good too.
It looks delicious.
It is from Tuol Brewery in Denmark. Papaya, pink guava, and mango session IPA.
Great. Craig would like the mango part of that, I think.
Yeah. Well, the thing with me and Craig is we've got the same monthly subscription box. So each month we get the same beers. But at the minute,
Shit.
we've never had anything with it.
How many beers do you get a month? Like 12 or something like that? Or
You get 10 beers in a box and 2 treats. Normally like vegan popcorn or a vegan chocolate type. Whatever they want to give you. And a magazine. And the magazine gives you the full detail of every single can. From sweetness, bitterness, the different score levels, and about the brewery. So, yeah, cassette tapes.
Sorry, I'm just getting. I had to like fucking minimize my screen to get rid of this fucking thing, so I'm seeing everyone's comments. Yeah, Lep was in there, sorry. Jamie C said, not good to play retro games, it ruins childhood memories. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like they used to be back in the day. I mean,
there's definitely there's a couple cartridges I want to buy. That's cool because I got that Sega, dude. I got that. I bought it, and it had a bunch of games on it, but I can put cartridges in it too, which is great. So like you can play vintage games on it. I think I paid like $25. Came with 2 controllers. I think
that's
like
not bad.
150 games, and it takes cards.
Splinter Cell.
I always got it. I got it right here.
Like,
That's what I got plugged into mine.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! You only paid $20 for that fucking thing?
Yeah, I got it at a place.
A game store. Cheers, Jordan.
No, I sure didn't.
Cheers, Jordan.
I think I got it at a Family Dollar. It's got all the Mortal Kombats, all that shit's on there. It was worth it. And like I said, you can actually buy vintage cartridges and play them. So it's like, hey, $20. I'll score that.
It's not bad.
I mean, I remember one of the first games I had was Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I used to play that. I think that was on PlayStation.
I remember, dude, before that, they had Banjo-Kazooie. It's on N64. It's like same type of deal.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Did you ever play that one? That was kind of more of an adult game. They had it on the N64, I believe. I think it was rated M. You used to get drunk.
See, I'm only a young pup, me, Josh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was born in 1990. Even though it feels so long ago.
You're young. I had 3 years on you. I was born in 87. I'm an old man.
1990, it feels like 1960.
Shit. 1987 feels like 1957. Sheesh. You still got a lot of life ahead of you, John. Still got a lot of life.
Well, I mean, you say that. I've always had this premonition that I'm going to die by getting hit by a bus on the bridge, crossing over to the next town.
Yeah, that's how I used to have the premonition of I wouldn't even make it to 35, but here I am, still rocking it. but somehow I'm still here. I wish I was in the 90s, baby. It'd be nice. But fortunately. Yeah, this
So
game right here.
I'm gonna slide out. I'm gonna slide out of here, but hit me up if you go off air. Cheers, guys.
All right, man. Yeah. Cheers. Man.
Yeah, don't buy it from that person. What are you, dumb?
Well, no, I'm just showing the
$50.
game. Yeah.
Don't
No,
buy it from
I'm just
that
talking
guy.
about the
You
game.
better do some price comparisons. Bargain
No,
shop.
I was just showing. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it off of that. I'm just talking about the
Crazy.
game.
But I bet that's like a pristine box, probably re-shrink wrapped.
Did you ever play that game though? Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's good.
I don't know.
It's good.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Right. I was just about to say, Josh, I was
Got
going to head
scared
over.
off. What's that?
I was going to head over to Thrash because
Oh, okay, man. Well,
that was
thanks
the
for stopping.
original plan, but then I saw, obviously, I knew you were going live, so I thought I'd jump over here, have a quick beer.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, dude. Good to see you. I might pop over in the chat or something like that on Thrashes. I might see you over there.
Yeah, well, obviously he's got the link in chat, hasn't he?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, he's got it on the top. He's got it pinned. But
yeah, if you want to join up.
yeah, I don't know if he's full over there now, but I'm not sure how.
I think he had 7 in
Oh, okay.
this time. So
Is that where Craig and them went?
that's where they were going to. I don't know if they've actually managed to get there or not.
Oh, okay. I thought Craig was passed out by now.
Yeah.
He
Probably
doesn't left his own live stream.
Yeah. He just left us in private stream, me, Jackman, and Geordie. It was like, oh, all right.
All right. All right, man. Well, appreciate you for stopping by. Like I said, I might stop over there. It's still pretty early over here for us. It's only 9:30, so.
Yeah, it's only 2:34.
You got anything you want to shout out? You got anything coming up on your channel?
Obviously, I'm thinking about doing a live later today. So obviously tomorrow afternoon for you guys. That's just to give people something to do. I don't like to leave it too long because I know there's quite a few people that rely on that little bit of social interaction.
Yeah.
You know, in the life, you know, if they're just sat at home on their own, live independently, then, you know, they need someone to talk to or just to listen to. But Tuesday night, I'll be back with my normal stouts, and Thirsty Thursday is back, obviously, on Thursday from 8 p.m. British Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
8 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah.
I think you guys are like 5 out, so probably about 3 p.m. around here. I think Eastern Standard. I think you guys are 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Obviously,
What time is it? What you said it's 2 o'clock there? 2:30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9:36 here. Say it's 2:30, probably what 2:35 there. So yeah, about 5. So about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time around over here. So yeah. So that's cool. Oh yeah.
Normally that Thursday stream goes for quite some hours. So
yeah. Well, sometimes you do like a Sunday type session too, right? Saturdays, Sundays, and stuff too.
yeah. Normally Sunday. Normally it's a sober stream.
Yeah.
Work the next day. Obviously, today was a little different because tomorrow's now a bank holiday.
Yeah.
But the sober stream gets about 20, 30 people in.
Shish.
So I actually get more people in for the sober stream than I do drinking.
Oh shit. Interesting.
How that happens, I don't know, but it does. But yeah, and then if I want to shout people out, obviously there's you, Josh. There's Tanner from East Coast, Bumpy Road Brewing, and the legendary Alex, the beer master. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Craig, can't forget about Craig. Can't beer reviews.
Craig's alright in small doses.
Jagman. Jagman doesn't really have a channel, right? He's just kind of.
Yeah, so well, he has 16 subscribers, and he's waiting until he gets 50 subscribers to do a Thrashing Hip live, which is going to be like a full disco party extravaganza.
He should go live on his channel one time. That'd be cool.
Yeah, obviously, we're trying to work on him.
Yeah.
Us, English folk don't really tend to put ourselves out there that much.
Yeah.
To you Americans, so it's kind of trying to poach people into the game, as it were.
Yeah.
Can be tricky.
Yeah. I don't really. I actually might sign that here too. Still pretty early, but shout outs to me. I don't really have much. I mean, I might probably do my beer bowl discussions next week. Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know for the UK guys, it's pretty late for you guys. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram channel. Post the beers that I'm drinking, a little description, that kind of thing. Kind of do more stuff on Instagram than YouTube besides popping on people's live streams and that kind of stuff. But I need to do actual beer reviews instead of posting pictures and descriptions. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, people aren't going to really watch this. I mean, there's people review crazy beers on YouTube. That's like, who's going to watch a Finback review or something like that, whatever it is. But yeah.
You'd be surprised, trust me, Josh.
Yeah, because I mean, there's sometimes I look up certain beers that I drink, and I'm like, there's really no people reviewing it or anything like that. But I think like I said, I'm kind of more towards the inside. I've met a bunch of people from there too, but yeah, it's trying to balance between YouTube and Instagram, whatever else it is out there. But yeah, I might probably call it here. So I want to shout out everyone in the chat, even though I can't really pull it up. All right, now Jamie, I know Jamie C was in there, Lep TV, Jordy. Here we go. You drink enough good shit though, Josh. Answer interest. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of doing it. It's one thing doing like doing a review with people on panel compared to doing it by yourself. It's kind of awkward. I don't know. I feel like people really don't watch it as much unless you're on like a live stream with people. But that's just me. But I don't know. I need to actually do like actual beer reviews. But I just got to figure out how I want to present it and all that kind of stuff. But cheers to you, Sam. Jordy's den. Jordy was in here. He's passed out right now, probably. Miscellaneous Bumpy Road. Joe from the Beer Patrol. Jamie C. is in the chat. Cheers to you. Lep TV. In the chat for a little bit.
And Craig was there as well.
Craig was there. Jagman was in there. I'm not sure where Craig and Jagman were. I guess I thought they were passing out, but they're probably maybe on Thrash's stream, maybe. Cheryl Crawford, always a great supporter. Dickie's beer reviews, that dude's fucking awesome. Check out Dickie's beer reviews. He's out in Las Vegas. Does music, beer reviews, that kind of thing. Very great community. Keith, can't forget about Keith. Keith is in here. He was one of the first ones. Keith has a channel. Check out his stuff. Miscellaneous was in there, Bumpy. And I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to thank everyone on panel, everyone in the chat. Thanks, Luke, John. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody else, happy Monday for some people, happy Sunday night for others, and we shall catch you on the next one. So cheers, everybody. Take care of yourself. Cheers. I can't even fucking, god damn it. This fucking sidebar.